I'm going to say something that's going to piss off a lot of people. Your doctor is full of shit. Now, before you close this video, hear me out because I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. Okay, but first, I mean this. If I get stabbed, if I'm in a car accident, if I've got a hernia that needs fixing, I want the most experienced, most competent surgeon available. Period. Full stop. No debate. Emergency medicine, surgery, trauma care, doctors are absolutely incredible. Some of the most skilled people in the planet, some of the smartest people in the planet. I have zero problem with that. What I have a problem with is this. When it comes to metabolic health, weight loss, and chronic disease, we've been getting the same recycled answer for 6 decades. And that answer isn't working. And just so we're clear, I'm not a doctor. I'm not recommending you do anything. What I am saying is the information is out there. Do your own research. Get a second opinion, maybe a third. This stuff matters. Let's go back. 1958. A scientist named Ansel Keys published what became one of the most influential nutrition studies in history. It was called the 7 Countries Study. He looked at fat consumption and heart disease across 7 countries, and he found a perfect link. Eat more fat, get more heart disease. Simple, right? Well, here's what he didn't tell you. He had data from 22 countries. 22. He cherry-picked 7, the ones that supported his theory. If you plot all 22 countries on the same graph, the relationship falls apart completely. But it didn't matter. By 1961, the American Heart Association ran with it. By 1980, the US government put it in the official dietary guidelines. Cut the fat, eat more carbs, and an entire food industry exploded to sell us fat-free everything. Harvard called 40 years of low-fat diets, quote, a failed experiment. Not me, Harvard. And since 1980, obesity rates have tripled. Type 2 diabetes has exploded. Metabolic disease is everywhere. So what happened? We followed the advice. Now let's talk about the cholesterol conversation because this is where it really gets me. Once a year, your doctor orders a standard lipid panel. You get your total cholesterol, your LDL, which they call the bad cholesterol, your HDL, and your triglycerides. And if your LDL is above a certain number, they want to put you on statins, sometimes before they even ask you what you eat. But here's what the test doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you your LDL particle size. Small, dense LDL particles are dangerous. Large, fluffy LDL particles, not so much. Same LDL number, completely different risk. That test doesn't separate them. It doesn't measure ApoB, which many cardiologists now say is a far better predictor of cardiovascular risk. And it doesn't measure Lp(a), lipoprotein(a), which is genetically driven and one of the most significant risk factors for heart disease. So you're making a major health decision based on one number that doesn't tell you the full story. And the answer you get? Eat less fat, more fruits and vegetables, and exercise more. Let's be honest, that's not medicine. That's a pamphlet from 1987. Now, here's where it gets really interesting because I know someone watching this right now is thinking, okay, Luis, you're not a doctor. Who are you to say this? Fair point. Let me introduce you to some people who are doctors. Dr. Paul Saladino, MD. Dr. Ken Berry, MD. Dr. Robert Lustig, MD. These are board-certified physicians. They've looked at the same research and they're saying the same thing I'm saying. And you know what happened when they started going against the mainstream? They got blacklisted, criticized, attacked by the very medical associations that are supposed to be out there for the truth and for science. Why? Ask yourself who funds the research. Ask yourself who pays for the conferences. Ask yourself who benefits when 40% of Americans over 40 are on a statin. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just asking questions that I think you deserve answers to. And here's the thing that really gets me. Let's be real for a second. According to a study published in the Physicians' Health Study, 40% of doctors are overweight, 23% are obese. These are the people telling us how to manage our weight and our metabolic health. Now, I want to be careful here. I'm not attacking any individual. Doctors work insane hours. They're under enormous stress. The system is broken for them too. But let's be honest. If your financial advisor was broke, would you take his investment advice? And here's the thing nobody talks about. Many of those same doctors are on statins themselves. They are metabolically sick and they're prescribing the same medication to you. Something is broken, and it's not the patient's. So what do I want you to take away from this? Number one, if you need surgery, trauma care, emergency medicine, trust your doctor completely. Number two, when it comes to metabolic health, weight loss, and chronic disease management, get informed, read, watch, learn, because the information is out there. Number three, ask your doctor for a full cardiovascular panel, ApoB, Lp(a), particle size, not just the basic lipid panel. If they won't order it, find one who will. Number four, look at the researchers and doctors who are going against the grain. Paul Saladino, Ken Berry, Robert Lustig. Great people, great books, you should read them. You don't have to agree with everything they say, but hear them out. And number five, look in the mirror, not your lab results. How do you feel? How's your energy? How's your sleep? How's your waistline? Because those are real-time data points that no annual blood test can capture. The science is changing. The information is available. And you, especially if you're over 50, have every right to ask better questions. Look, I know this video is going to make some people angry. Good. That means we're talking about it. I'm not anti-doctor. I'm anti-complacency. I'm we've always done it this way because we've always done it this way, and it's not working. Do your research, get a second opinion, take personal responsibility for your health because nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. If this video made you think, hit the like button. If you know someone who needs to hear this, share it. And if you disagree with me, drop it in the comments. No judgment. I'll see you in the next one.